Is my face in the... I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my god! Oh, you piece of shit! As soon as I hit it, as soon as I hit it,
Is my face in there when I talk
yes,
like
it
this?
is. You piece. What the fuck?
Fuck you, Rick.
Oh my god! As soon as I hit it, as soon as I hit it, no doubt. As soon as I fucking hit that shit. Oh man, well it's in the video. It's gonna stay in there now. Oh. All right, can we do this?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live coming to you from the internet. Introducing first, with a professional record of a 5-star rating and the future winners of the Fight Pick Championship, Ricky Reed, Buddy Harlow, the MMA Marks Podcast.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is MMA Marks Podcast. There's two guys that love MMA and mark out on all that shit. This week we got a great fucking show for you. We got a lot to cover and a short amount of time to do it. So let's jump right in. We got the recap UFC Fight Night 161 at Tampa, where Joanna took on Michelle Waterson and whipped that ass. And then we'll get into news, and you guys sent in a bunch of listener questions, which is awesome. I can't wait to check them out. Then we're going to get into the Fight Pick Championship, where, Buddy's #1 right now. I'm coming back, don't worry. And finally, we're going to get into UFC on ESPN 6 in Boston, where Chris Weidman takes on Dominic Reyes. Man, we got a lot. And as always, I am joined with my co-host, Buddy. How you doing, Bud?
Doing good, guys. Doing good. That was easily one of the best cards I've ever seen.
You went fine,
You know I was loving it.
You was lit.
We didn't watch it together, and we kept in contact with one another through, almost like Spotify, through Snapchat. And the Snapchat was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was great, man. So let's just jump right into it, man. Bottom of the card, we got JJ Alvarez versus Lauren Mueller. What did you think about that? I didn't get to see the whole thing. I kind of caught the end of it. Did you see the whole fight?
Yeah, I think that these are both very good women fighters.
Yeah.
They're not part of the few elite, but they're better than a lot of other fighters, I believe. And it was a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like JJ Alvarez.
It looked like Alvarez was super aggressive from what I've seen.
Yeah, and she packs a little power in that punch, So it's pretty cool. Like she's somebody that's actually going for knockouts.
Awesome.
But she won by decision,
yeah,
correct?
She took the decision over Lauren Mueller, and you predicted it right to a T.
Yeah.
So this
like always.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, I was just about to give you a compliment. Fuck it now. We're gonna move on. Whatever. So you came out on top this week with 9 out of 14 predicted.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all. I came a close second, 7 of 14.
Could be better because you suck. What?
Oh, you motherfucker.
You did terrible on the competition, by the way.
Yeah.
You got the lowest score out of anybody.
Do you need to turn the knife when you stick it in?
Maybe.
Jesus.
Look,
God.
anybody picking Nico Price to win by decision, that's the one you got right, but why would you pick decision?
Because I was hoping James Vick had a little bit more of, I don't know, brain matter up there, where when he was going up in weight, he could take a couple more hits, but I was sadly fucking mistaken.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about Marvin Vettori versus Andrew Sanchez?
For the most part, Vettori just
Now you're a little biased on this because you don't really care for Vettori.
But he did his thing though for the most part. I
He
mean,
did.
you know what I mean? I ain't saying that I think Sanchez won. I think overall Vittori kind of schooled him.
With that footwork, man, he took him all around that octagon.
Sanchez is a tough guy, but he definitely was not on the same level as Vittori.
Yeah. So Vettori took that via decision. Next, we got a debuting Miguel Bezia versus Hector Aldana. Now, what did you think about this guy's debut?
It was fucking good.
I mean, how lucky can you get to debut in your hometown on the UFC?
Yeah, and he got that leg kick and then TKO.
Now, I did not see that coming. I mean, he kicked him with a couple leg kicks, but I didn't think it was going to drop Albania like that.
No, he fucked him up.
That knee looked terrible. It was swelled up before he got out of the cage and everything.
They had to fucking walk him out and shit before the fight even got announced, or the winner got announced. I think they walked him out of there.
Oh, really?
His
I
legs
seen
were
him
that
sitting on
fucked
a
up.
stool, and his knee was like, it was like the size of a balloon.
Yeah, that was
But,
crazy.
Yeah. All right, so good.
Called that one, by the way. Not to a T.
Yeah, you said first round.
So,
I said second round.
did you say TKO?
I said KO.
Same shit.
Close enough, yeah. So, next we got Marlon Chito Vera versus Andre Ewell. Now, I think this was one of, if not the fight of the night. I thought it was. The way Chito was just schooling him and handing him.
Yeah, so that's 100% how I feel. I mean, I thought you were going to, the way your attitude at first, I was like, he's not about to shit on this match.
No, not at all. This match was awesome.
This is fucking crazy.
If you,
I think this is kind of like one of those bad motherfucker style fights.
Right.
You know what I mean? Both of them are bad motherfuckers trying to go at it. And they both put it all out there.
now, you'll be in more of a point fighter, I think.
Yeah.
You know, with his rangy style and kind of stick and move. He did his best to show that game plan, but Cheetah was with him on that pressure.
Yeah.
And when he overcommitted to a right hand, that standing arm triangle, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, that shit was wild. Fucking Cheeto he didn't hesitate to take a chance every time he had a chance.
Hell yeah.
You
You
know what I
know
mean?
he practiced that standing arm triangle too, because he didn't hit it just once. He hit it twice.
Yeah.
So that's something that he practiced, and
I was surprised it went to decision, by the way.
I was too. I thought it was going to be over in that last round because he was on him, man.
Yeah. That was definitely a great match. Cheeto pretty much completely dominated, though.
Yeah, that's a bantamweight fight too. What are you thinking on Cheeto? Where you want to see him go up next?
I don't even know.
Now, am I thinking about this right? Is Ricardo Lamas still with the UFC, and is he still? Is he?
I thought he was a 145er.
He's a 145er. Okay, I could be wrong. I'd like to see somebody like a Ricardo Lamas or like
Cody Garbrandt.
he gonna get touched and just gonna get knocked out. That's not a good.
Supposedly he's been working with a new coach,
What coach is that? A barber?
Mark Henry or something.
Well, hey, I hope Cody does get his shit together and come back, because
Fighting Cheeto would be a good one.
that would be a good fight. But I mean, I think if
Chester Cheetos.
Cheetah, yeah. All right. Well, that'd be a good fight. I really do think that would be a good fight. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you got? How did you like the next fight? Davison Figueiredo versus Tim Elliott.
That motherfucker is the truth.
Who? Figueiredo?
Yeah.
Now you were calling Tim Elliott the El Kukui of the fucking flyweights. Can you explain yourself on that one?
He's got wild punches or wild strikes from wild angles.
Right.
He throws elbows, kicks, punches from all weird different angles that most people don't think about. It's very unorthodox with his striking. and he's coming from every angle, and he's staying dangerous in every part of the fight, even in defensive maneuvers.
Yeah.
But I already said Figueiredo was going to win.
I mean, he's just too gritty.
Now, he held the choke on a little long after the tap. Did you know anything about that?
I think he was just trying to make a statement. Really. I think...
Well, the ref was fucking pissed.
Fuck them refs. Straight up. Fuck them refs. I'm going to tell you that right now. And we're going to get into that a little bit later when we get into that fucking Mike Davis shit. But what the... These refs... God. They were fucking up tonight.
Yeah, but... So... Supposedly he's done that before, where he holds the choke a little bit long.
Mm-hmm. Don't fuck with him. Don't get in.
That's usually not like you to be like that. It's usually not like you at all.
Hey, it's the referee's job to get you off of him.
If the ref is trying to pull you off of him and you're not letting go,
well, then you need to get fined.
That's some fucking Paul Harris fucking territory.
Yeah, that's right.
So hopefully he doesn't do that because I really like him as a fighter.
Now he's calling out Cejudo straight up.
No, he said fuck Cejudo, didn't he? He said he wants an interim title.
He wants
interim title for that.
Yeah, Benavidez.
He says defender vacate.
Right.
He's pulling Tony Ferguson. Keep bringing up Tony.
So do you think Tony fights Khabib next?
We'll get into that later.
I was going to say, because, I mean, keep bringing Tony, I might as well answer the question that's
we'll get into that later.
with Tony. All right, well, Figueiredo slaps on this fucking guillotine and chokes the life out of Tim Elliott.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And he didn't waste no time with it. With the arm in, might I add, which is pretty fucking difficult to do.
Yeah.
So hats off to Figueiredo. And then he gives that passionate fucking post-fight interview where the translator tried to match his passion and just couldn't.
Yeah, but remember I was like, can we get a translator for the fucking translator?
Yeah, you and Juice were saying.
I was like, I get what he's saying, but it's like he's saying half words.
Right, because he doesn't know English that well. Yep. Yeah, it's hard, man. Trying to translate somebody else's passion into another language. I mean, it's crazy. And you know they're not like translators. They're just friends that happen to speak English.
Well, whatever.
So it's like, oh, you speak English? Come on, you can translate for me. But, yeah, I think they need to hire somebody like that can actually translate well with that same energy. All right, so moving on, we got Max Griffin versus Alex Morono. Now, this is a welterweight fight, and you like Max Griffin, didn't you?
Look, I'll say this. I didn't like Max Griffin going in.
Okay.
I do now.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Anybody take
why
that?
You like Max Griffin, yeah?
Anybody take that kind of fucking beating?
Uh-huh.
And then come back and win the next round?
Okay.
That motherfucker took a ass whipping, got knocked out like 3 times in a row because the ref fucking sucked.
That fucking combo that Morono hit him with in the second round was phenomenal.
Yep, and he came back and won the next round. That's fucking amazing. We weren't big on fucking Max Griffin going into this, but no. I mean, I know I am now. Or not big on him, but I respect him a lot more.
He's got some toughness on him, I'll tell you that right now. Big ass toughness.
Yeah, it's got to be some of the worst damage I've seen, or the worst strikes I've seen somebody take and then come back.
Yeah, almost. It kind of reminded me of what is that? Pat Barry and Chet Congo. But it wasn't as back and forth. It was just, I'll beat you up for a round.
Because it was at the end of the round, he got kind of saved by the bell too.
Yeah, I don't think if that was in the middle of the second round, it'd have been over.
And another one that's like that is when Bisping got knocked out by Anderson Silva at the end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back and won the round.
Michael Bisping, the truth, the one-eyed truth. I'll tell you that.
The one-eyed wonder.
Now this one, the next fight. So Morono takes him to the decision, and he gets the win decision. We both called it for Morono, but we thought it was going to be second round TKO.
Which we was close.
We was real fucking close, but yeah. So looking for more from Morono. Moving on. This one surprised me. Ryan Spann versus Devin Clark. Now, I didn't think Devin
I
Clark...
thought you called it.
Nah. I called it for the first round, but I called it for KO, not a submission. Ryan Spann, it was like...
Wasn't it a second round?
It was the second round.
Okay.
So Ryan Spann chokes him out of the second round. Now, it looked like to me that Ryan Spann was beating him so badly that he could kind of like make his choice.
I don't know, man. I mean, what the hell's his name?
Devin Clark.
Devin Clark, because I was about to say Brown Bear. He was in there, and he wasn't doing that bad. It just... he just didn't... He wasn't implementing his game plan good enough.
Yeah.
But I feel like...
well, Spann didn't respect anything he was throwing. At all.
Yeah, but he was trying. Like, you know what I mean? He was in there, but he wasn't, like, mean enough or something for Spann.
Right.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is, I don't think that he took the choke because he could, like, just because he just decided to. I think the opportunity presented himself, and then he was taking the finish any way he could.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
And I think he actually has that kind of a couple finishes like that in his career.
Oh, where it's...
In his previous matches.
It just kind of appears and he snatches it?
No, like the same choke.
Oh, really?
What was it, a standing guillotine or no?
Standing guillotine.
I think he has a couple of them.
Okay.
I think one of the commentators said that.
Hmm.
I didn't go back and check. Like I said, I just remember him knocking out Lil Nog.
Oh,
That's why I was big on him.
That was crazy. All right. Next we have Nico Price versus James Vick.
Why you staring at me like that?
I'm just waiting for it.
This motherfucker. Oh my god, dude. First of all, almost everybody in the world called it besides Ricky. Everybody knew it was going to be first round knockout fucking Nico Price. No one knew how fucking crazy it was going to be. Fucking up kick, just a heel to the fucking jaw.
And you know, I caught the end of it, so I thought that James Vick was on his knees in guard when he got kicked. But his dumb ass actually stood up and tried to punch him and got kicked. So, wow, man.
He stood up and put his chin up like he always does.
James Vick, brother, sorry. You need to find a new camp or a new profession.
Well, you know, you went up in weight.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to directly talk to him, but you know what I mean. Somebody,
you might as well.
James Vick,
somebody needs to.
You went up in weight, right? So you were trying to say the weight cut was the issue of why you're getting knocked the fuck out, even though everybody knew that was a lie. Right?
I'm sorry to laugh. That's fucking funny.
So you go up in weight, and then you get knocked the fuck out. And it's not the weight cut. It's your fucking habit of keeping your hands down and your chin up. That's it. That's the end of the fucking... Until you change that, you ain't gonna be shit anymore. It's just like Luke Rockhold. You have a big hole in your fucking stand-up.
Yeah, it just happens to be your fucking chin.
Well, I mean, it's the fact that he stands there open, ready for it.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of like a Stefan Struve, but shorter.
He's the Stefan Struve of the fucking shorties.
You pushing that chin out too much, man.
Now he like leans back and shit. Instead of like, you know how like some people like duck and do this, he always like leans back.
There's
back.
No chin tuck. There's no chin tuck at all. Use your shoulders, tuck your chin, man. But
tuck your nuts. Ricky's in town.
Fuck you.
What you do for a Klondike bar? What'd you do, Ricky? What would you do for a Klondike bar, Ricky? Why is he laughing so hard? Because he's done some crazy things for a Klondike bar.
Oh, shut up, fucker.
Look at him. He knows what I'm talking about. My man has done some wild things for a Klondike bar.
Stop. Oh, you make one joke and it stuck with you for life. Mm.
You just made the joke. Stuck with me for life. It happened 5 minutes ago.
All right. All right, let's move on.
Stop. I keep hitting this with my head. Shit.
All
Right, let's go.
right, let's get into this fucked up situation with Mike Davis and Thomas Gifford.
Hold on, then we went in the wrong direction because Nico Price got moved up to the main card.
Right.
But whatever.
I'll switch him.
But that got me 25 points on the thing. Got you 5.
Yeah.
That's the only points you scored.
Nico Price, thank you. You kept me on the board.
All right. So we're talking about. So see, the thing is like, for me, it was clearly. I think okay. Because I feel different than most people, and I feel like you feel the same as most people, I'll get into my whole little spiel first.
Okay.
I think Bisping was being over dramatic, but it was obviously one sided. But it ain't like the dude was severely injured. His brain might have been getting rattled a little bit, but this is the fight business. You should expect that. You know that signing up for it. All right. Look at you try. I have a point. That's what you're thinking. So. After all that being said, I feel like fucking Max Griffin got his ass whooped and hit a lot harder and came back to the third round than fucking Dick Cheese.
Okay, Max, point made. Do you have anything else before I go off on my rant?
No gay Jesus.
All right.
All right, come on. Let's talk about your Jesus friend.
Okay, so Thomas Gifford comes out to the octagon, sporting a Jesus headband, coming out to Jesus music, casting crowns. Gotta love him. But he did not belong in there with Mike Davis.
He didn't belong there at all.
So I wrote down that Mike Davis looked fucking untouchable. Great combos, 4, 5, 6 hit combos. That's unheard of in MMA on anybody pretty much. 6 hit combos consistently is just crazy. It's constant pressure. But Gifford was tough. But the difference between Gifford and Max Griffin is Griffin looked like he could come back. Gifford never had a shot. It should have been over in the first round.
So it's a bad matchup.
It was a horrible matchup.
But that's it.
Yeah, but what? You're gonna say Max Griffin and Devin Clark are different?
No. First of all, who the hell is Devin Clark? That's what you went in the left field. Devin Clark is Brownberry. He just fought. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
So Max Griffin and Mike Davis. I mean, Mike Davis was not throwing the way Morano literally was landing on Max Griffin. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So it was a lot more dangerous strikes being landed on Max Griffin. But accumulative and skill-wise, it was very obvious that he did not belong in that octagon fighting somebody like Mike Davis.
No way. I would venture to say that it wasn't even UFC caliber to put him in there. Look, if it was me.
So I'm just saying, everybody talk about blame the ref, blame the corner.
You gotta blame the ref, dude.
Fucking blame the matchmakers.
No.
You should have known the boy can't fight.
Yeah, but I mean, the reason I say don't blame the matchmakers is because they had four days notice. You know, they were scrambling.
The whole time he was in there, though.
He was supposed to.
He's not UFC caliber. The whole time he's been the constant there.
But let's call a spade a spade. Okay, he was a can for Brock Weaver. That's what this was.
Okay.
He was.
Okay.
He was there going to make Brock Weaver look good. That's what the original plan was. But that didn't happen. So they needed to save the fight, so they put him up against somebody that was, close to Brock Weaver. Mike Davis. And Mike Davis did not disappoint. Mike Davis came in there and just wrecked fucking shop on him.
He looked fucking amazing.
My problem with this is, like you said, no, he didn't get hit as hard as Max Griffin did when he was facing Morano. But he got decimated. It looked like an adult beating up on a high school kid. they're just the skill sets was that vast.
Yeah.
And if you're a referee and you see that, you're supposed to look at that and say, no, enough's enough. You're not even blocking these shots now.
You're not intelligently defending.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
They should have called the fight, like, almost immediately.
In round 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when he got hit with 6 hit combos that ended with a flying knee. Look, and he hit every one. That's enough right there. Like, call it, because you're not ready for this. I'm gonna save you some injury.
He was fine the next day.
Did you see him?
Well, he said it's just bruises.
Just bruises. He looked like he fought Debo and the Hulk at the same time. That dude got messed up.
So he was.
Did you see the way he felt?
Look, let's tell him what's up. He's all about the Jesus thing, right?
Oh.
Why in the hell did I find he was responding to another podcaster's tweet?
Yeah.
Phil the MMA dude, I believe.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't remember names that well. But it was like he was saying, because the guy was telling him to fire everybody, whatever. But the fighter can never remember his name. Gifford.
Yeah.
He responded with saying that Jesus took the lashings or whatever, and he says he knows how he feels now, and he feels closer to Jesus.
And what makes that funny is your comments right before the fight. Because you said Mike Davis is gonna make him see Jesus.
Yeah, I said he gonna be meeting Jesus tonight.
That was bad. It was. And look, I've mulled this over since it happened, and talked to everybody I could about it. Who do you blame? Who do you blame for that? Do you blame the fighter? You blame the corner? You blame the ref?
Okay, so if we're not blaming the matchmakers, because I feel like they're the first line of defense for this kid's fucking health, let's blame the ref, because he's the one that should be biased.
Should be biased.
I mean, should be
objective.
Sorry. Should be he's the one that's literally there to
he's just there for the safety of the fighters.
And he's the one that's supposed to be objective. The corner, you're always going to be pulling for your guy, and if you feel like he's still got fight in him, you're going to say, you're going to let him do it because you don't want him mad at you because you stopped the fight.
But the corner's your father.
But that makes it even worse. That's kind of like conflict of interest or something.
But that's the other thing too. Like, your corner is out there trying to make money off you, because if you keep you in the fight.
No, but think about this though.
It's a possible win.
If it was your son, okay, and you're
I'm throwing in the towel first round.
No, listen, is and your son. You've been talking your son up. And you know that your son can pull off these submissions like fucking Ortega.
Okay.
He takes a beating, then he gets a submission.
Okay.
You're gonna stop it, or you're gonna try and let him be a man.
If you're getting hit with a 6-piece combo that ends in a flying knee, yeah, I'm throwing in.
That's character building.
Character building my ass.
Look,
that's a doctor building.
I'm just saying. Some fathers might feel differently. I don't know.
I don't want to see my kid get hurt, man. And this
get in there and be a man.
This is just one fight of many. That's what I don't understand, and that's what people don't get either. Like, when you're in there, yeah, you wanna be Mr. Tough Guy, and yeah, I'm a fighter. But at the end of the day, this is a sport and it's entertainment. There's gonna be another fight. There's gonna be another day. And you need to save yourself. Why go out there and take all that unnecessary damage?
Even Yamasaki made a tweet about that fight.
Really?
He was like, I would have stopped that fight.
No fucking way.
I'm lying to you.
You're fucking crazy. Yamasaki would have sat back in a lawn chair and just enjoyed it.
You did well. You let him be a warrior.
Yeah, let him be a warrior, a dead warrior. Jesus.
But look, okay, so you gotta so all joking aside though, like, okay, he shouldn't have took anything much damage. You gotta respect him more as a person, or like his willpower did not break.
Oh, there's no quit. There's no quit.
And he went out fucking swinging, and he literally face planted because, you know what I mean? It was not no fake knockout.
His body gave out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't no fake. He didn't just like, I'm tired, I can't do it no more.
Now,
He didn't stop until he was stopped.
Now, did you hear the interview with Mike Davis afterwards?
I may have.
On Ariel.
Refresh my memory.
So, on Ariel Wani. So, Davis says that he's normally a 145er.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, normally he's a 145er, so he cuts 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Right? He had to cut 15 pounds to make 155. And he did it. And he said during the fight, first round he came out, guns blazing. But he knew he was outclassing him completely.
Yeah.
Second round, he pulled back because he seen the ref was not going to stop the fight. Third round, he coasted. He said, I'm just going to get the finish.
Yeah.
The ref's not going to stop this. I'm just going to tag him. And you can noticeably see a dip in his output of punches.
He's jabbing instead of really throwing those combos.
Right.
Jabbing and kind of walking.
Right. He was walking him down and jabbing him.
Yeah.
But then he hit him with that 1-2 in the third just one time, and his body gave out.
Yeah.
And then the ref's going to jump in like, oh my God, stop, and jump in front of him. Like, you're way late on that one, dude.
They pulled him for the rest of the night.
They should fire him and fine him. I mean,
I don't know about fine him.
If you're blatantly disregarding a person's safety like that, I mean, I know if I am on my job, if I disregard safety violations like that, I'm getting fined straight up.
Well, some people take responsibility.
Yeah.
I tell them they gotta pay for that shit.
Man, but I hope I never see that ref again, ever. I don't ever want to see him again. He don't belong in no ring.
Yeah.
Reffing anything. That's just ignorant.
Whatever. Wasn't that bad.
It was horrible.
He let him be a warrior.
It was fucking bad. All right. This is the one that I had zero interest in at all. I don't know why, but Eric Anders versus Gerard Meerschaert. I had zero interest. I don't know.
All right, so I feel like Meerschaert kind of won.
That's what I heard. I didn't really watch it. I was
I mean, people are going on and on about Frivola versus
Pena,
saying that was a bad decision. But I also feel like Eric Anders and Meerschaert was a bad decision as well. But I feel like this one, it was a lot closer, a lot closer than the other one.
Yeah.
But I originally thought Anders was going to knock him out first round. But Meerschaert was able to be a tough guy and really duke it out with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he did pretty good. And he kept his distance.
So if you had to score that fight, would you score it for Meerschaert or Anders?
That's what I'm saying. I think I would have scored it for Meerschaert.
Oh, okay. Because I seen the end, and I seen where Anderson's hand, or Eric Anders' hands got raised, and he looked a little shocked that it was raised. He was like, oh, yeah, I won, great.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, I mean, he won the first round, kind of, and then the third round he did pretty well.
Okay.
But I would have leaned towards Gerald and both of those. Overall, the fight wasn't all that.
Okay. Yeah. So next is the gift of the evening. Got Matt the Steamroller Farola taking on Luis Pena. Bob Ross, Violent Bob Ross, won this fight. 100%.
Yeah, but I got 25 points on this pick, so I'm not mad. Everybody else is mad. Everybody in the Fight Pick Championship saying that's fucked up. We shouldn't even count that because everybody said how bad of a ruling it was.
Yeah.
But we go off to official ruling. I won my 25 fucking points.
Yeah. Look, I'm not saying that we should change the rules, but man, that was a horrible decision. It was like somebody paid them, the judges, off on that one.
Well, Pena acted like a little fucking bitch about it when he lost.
It was a little immature.
But knowing us, we probably would have did worse. Y'all think the Diaz brothers are bad, man. We're like, nah, fuck that! Grab a camera, slam. I'm taking this home with me, motherfucker.
I'm getting my money.
But he kind of threw a little fucking fit, and he called, on Twitter he's calling it home cooking or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what it was. But whatever.
That's what it was.
If you know that's a possibility, knock him the fuck out, then, boy.
Yeah. I mean, he did win. Now I will say that Farola won the third round.
That first slam though in the first round,
Whew.
yo, that was a good fight.
It was a good fight, but Pena won. Pena won 100% in the second round and everything.
I want to say it was 30-27.
In the second, yeah.
No, 30-27.
The whole thing.
30-27.
I don't know.
He's having a Beetlejuice moment. He's related to Beetlejuice. What would you do? So anyway,
so
good job on both of the guys.
Yeah.
Because you put on a hell of a fucking match.
Yeah. All right, so this is your match of the night, I'm sure.
Yo.
So we got Mackenzie Dern taking on, how do you say her name? Amanda Ribas?
I think everybody's calling it Ribas.
Ribas?
Because, Brazilian,
Yeah,
Portuguese.
with the H's and the L's.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you recap this fight for everybody?
I don't remember much about the fight. To be honest.
As much as you were talking on Amanda Ribas.
Look, she whipped her ass, I believe.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Dern's titties was looking nice.
Oh my God.
Ribas actually had a better ass than Dern.
Yeah. If I was Dern, I wouldn't have came back so soon from pregnancy like that.
But look, let me just say this, because it's already been known, I'm in love with her.
Oh yeah.
I was a little drunk, a little high, and on the Snapchat, I pulled it up and everything because I saved a lot of them. I'm like, she just seems so cool. She seems like she would be really fun to hang out with. I'm in love with her.
Did everything but ask her out for a date, man.
And then Juice was saying that he even said this on his podcast. He said, I told him we're going to start a GoFundMe for you to get a date. But I don't know. First of all, even if that was real, like, that doesn't even work.
Why doesn't it?
What do I need, money to go out on a date with her?
Yeah, you need to take her somewhere.
That doesn't make her accept.
But I mean, it'll be for charity, I'm sure.
Hey, I'll take some pity sex. I guarantee she'll be enthusiastic about
it. She might,
Hey, if you guys haven't seen Ribas, Amanda Ribas is how it's spelled, to English people. If you haven't seen any of her interviews, it's funny as hell. Like, she's definitely, like, got that little cute voice and shit.
She is super energetic on every question.
Yeah, she's just enthusiastic and fun. She seems like a fun person.
Yeah, and she's aggressive as hell, though, man.
Yeah.
Them strike to get back in the X's and O's of the fight. Those strikes were on point, and she was putting pressure on Dern that Dern ain't never seen before.
Did you hear what she said in the interview?
No, what'd she say?
She's like saying like, I want to be black belt in MMA. She's like basically because she wants to be very good at all aspects of the game.
Right.
She has a lot of
aspirations.
To
be the best.
She's my new favorite of the women's MMA.
Whoa.
Who else was there, really?
So you...
That's the one I'm going to be rooting for, guys.
So you have went from hating women's MMA to now falling in love with Amanda Ribas.
Look, I still hate women's MMA. I don't want to see her get hurt.
Please don't get hurt, baby.
Nah, but yeah. I'm just saying that she seems like super cool, dude.
I love you.
That's going to be my favorite for that weight class in women's.
There you go.
Other than the champs in the other divisions and shit.
Alright, so moving on. The co-main event of the evening. And it took fight of the night. Now, I'm going to be the first one to say it. I got to eat crow on this. Because Cub Swanson came out looking like a completely different fighter Looking like he had some striking, some footwork. Just he outstruck Cron Gracie and put together a phenomenal game plan and executed it perfectly.
Yeah, and he
Like, what the hell?
he was smiling. He was having a good time doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was easy. It was easy money for him. One thing I'll say that I've seen a couple people say online, like what's his name, Askren.
Yeah. Van
He said,
Askren.
"Have the Gracies ever heard of a fucking takedown, or have they ever
Wrestling
drilled it?
takedown.
No, any takedown, because he all he kept doing was literally falling to the ground.
Well, he was trying to pull guard.
But he wasn't even pulling. Like when you pull guard, aren't you supposed to grab the guy and pull?
Well, what it looked like he was trying to do was he was trying to pull guard and grab his heels for a takedown, like a Gracie style takedown, and practice an up kick while he did it. He did it
Okay.
twice, but either way, I mean, when you pull guard, he dropped his weight. He didn't wrap around Cub to support it. So when he did that, he just fell, and it looked like he was just falling.
Yeah, it just looked stupid. It looked like he was trying to disengage the striking battle, so he's losing the striking battle. If you look at it that way, because he's the one trying to get it out of the striking battle.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get the fight where he wanted it, which maybe means he needs to implement that wrestling in his game plan.
He needs to figure out takedowns. That's what it is. I mean, look.
This is MMA. He doesn't understand MMA. Well, he hasn't got enough tools. He's still just a specialist.
Yes. Well said. Cub fought like a boxer. He boxed the hell out of Cron Gracie.
Yeah.
I mean, that was all boxing, and the footwork is what made that fight. Where he was punching and like he would hit him with a 1-2, and he wouldn't stay there.
Yeah.
Like that's hard to do in any sport, boxing, kickboxing, MMA. When you throw that right hand, you put all your weight into it, and you're left standing there.
Yeah.
But Cub just didn't.
I seen on an interview. I don't remember where what it was. It might have been like the post fight thing. I can't remember who was saying it. It might have been Bisbing. He's like, I've only ever seen Dominic Cruz land that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Chael.
Chael
Chael was talking about that.
He
That
was
Dominic Cruz, he was
gets
doing,
out of the way.
he was using footwork like Cruz, where he would dip to the right and circle out. Dip
And
to the right and circle
what
out.
was the saying he used?
He was saying, you don't rob the store and stay there and wait for the cops
Yeah.
to come.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
that's what you're doing. You jab cross and you're robbing the guy of his chin. You don't wait for him to retaliate and stay there.
Yeah,
You move.
You move and
But that's really hard when you throw all your weight into a punch.
but he did it very well.
He did it very, very well. If he fought like that every time, I would be a fan of Cub Swanson.
Well, that's what I've been saying. I mean, I never once said that he wasn't a cool guy. I said he's the type of guy you want to root for. He's like your everyday man type of guy.
Yeah.
He's not fighting as a sport. He wants to get in there and beat your ass.
No, that's a lifestyle for him.
You know,
100%.
and that's what I'm saying. And like if you hear him in other old interviews or other interviews, he's the type of motherfucker to cut himself real bad, and he cut his knee open, I believe, before a fight once, and he couldn't get stitches because he knew that they wouldn't allow it, so he super glued his shit
Oh,
and then fought.
There you go.
On a fucked up
That
ass.
burned like hell.
No, I think now that I remember, he super glued it, and then got his brother to try to take a knife, heat it up, and then burn the fucking thing.
Cauterized the wound.
But his brother touched just the surface, didn't go in like he needed him to. So
Ooh,
then he
spilled over blood.
burnt his shit all up. Then he had to go back and re-fucking heat it to like push it in there farther.
Oh, fucking
Like
hell.
that's a tough son of a bitch.
Oh my god, that's nasty. That's nasty just thinking about that. Ugh.
That's what I'm saying. But Coach Swanson is just a crazy motherfucker. Now hold on. Now I believe it might have been Juice that said this. That it's something interesting to think about.
Okay.
Is he on some other shit? Because he's training with T.J. Dillashaw and them.
Is he though?
Is he though? I wouldn't even think of that. But seriously though, is he though?
I don't know, man. We're gonna wait.
He looked a lot better than we're used to.
He looked a hell of a lot better.
Was it the lacking of Crone, or was it literally maybe some new supplements in his life?
It could be a new supplements, but I doubt it because the game plan, if it is, it's for mentality. I'll tell you that. Like it affected his mental game.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have a mental confidence boost when you're able to do these movements a lot easier.
Yeah, but I mean, he stuck to the game plan. I mean, granted, the game plan was working, but the body shots and everything. Now, two things I have to say about this fight. One, it was really cool to see how much the win of this fight meant to him.
Yeah, he cried and
like,
shit.
I mean, crying like that. I mean, but you could just, even when he wasn't crying and he was just quiet, when people were asking him questions, you could tell that he really, really wanted that win.
Because everybody counted his bitch ass out.
100%. Cub Swanson sucks.
Not anymore though.
I mean, I can't say that in this fight. This fight, Cub Swanson was the better man, and he fought like it. Now, I've seen this in two other places, and I hope it's not true. Crone Gracie is disputing the decision.
Yeah, I heard about that. That he believes that he won that.
Dude, just stop. You did not win. You didn't even come close to winning.
This ain't the sport for you if you thought that was winning UFC.
Yeah, if you think that's winning a fight, you are sadly mistaken. Stick to jiu-jitsu then, dude, because
that would have been a bigger robbery than Frivola.
Oh my God, yes. Was it a split decision victory, or was it unanimous?
I don't remember, but
I don't remember either.
Either way, it's like I don't think that. I don't know, man. I could see somebody making a fucking argument for Crone.
In what capacity?
No, I'm saying I could see somebody trying to because like, but still, I don't see it.
I don't see, like, completely objectively looking, because as you know, I don't like Cub Swanson. I think he sucks. He was the better man far and away.
He still stayed and banged with him, dude.
Yeah. Now, I will say Crone is a tough son of a bitch, and he didn't show not one bit of pain throughout that whole thing. And getting
them body shots, dude. Now you say pain.
Wrecked with them.
But
body
it's all
shots.
that weird stomach shit he does.
Yeah, that was the weirdest open workout I've ever seen.
I've seen people do that before.
But just for the entire open workout?
I didn't know it was the entire open workout.
He sat in the middle of the mat and did that breathing exercise for the entire open workout. It was crazy.
Why?
Beats me. I don't know. It was crazy.
I guess so you can fucking take them stomach shots.
I get it. Yeah. Whew. Man. So, Crone, you lost. Take your loss like a man and come back and be better.
Yeah.
Cub Swanson, keep doing what you're doing, except if it's steroids. Stop with that shit.
Yeah, and don't fight fucking Jose Aldo. You're not going to get that fight, but don't do it even if it's even a possibility in the future, because you're going to fucking lose.
Yeah, and it doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't even benefit you if you win. It really doesn't. So I wouldn't take that fight. Take another fight. You know who I'd like to see? I'd like to see. Is Sugar?
No.
He's 135 or is he 145?
135, and I believe they fought at 155.
Who?
Cub and Crone, right?
No, Cub and Crone was 145.
Featherweight.
Yeah, it was 145.
Huh.
So I'd like to see. I know that's 135, but
It would be 145, huh?
is Sugar
No, Sugar's 135.
135? All right. I'd like to see somebody like that fight
Yeah.
Cub. That'd be a good match.
I don't think so.
All right. So moving on to the main event, we got Joanna Jędrzejczyk taking on Michelle Waterson. Now, out the gate, we got to talk about the weight cut, and because it kind of wrecked shop on Twitter for a little bit.
Yeah, so Joanna, it got word out that Joanna couldn't make weight, and everybody went crazy. There was hashtag Tittygate.
I've never seen so many people upset about titties in my life.
The thing is, it was just mental warfare from
Yeah,
Joanna. She could make weight. She just did it to fuck what Waterson said.
yeah,
So that was pretty tactical.
that was.
Joanna easily whipped her ass in every round.
Yeah, she was just more aggressive, and just more pressure.
There was, it wasn't that bad of a beating, but it was very one-sided.
I will say, when Waterson seen the back and took the back and tried to choke her out, that was lightning fucking quick.
Yeah, but she got the back like what, twice, and
She got it. She got half of her back the second time.
and the thing is she didn't keep it long.
No, I mean the round. She got saved by the round, the first time.
Yeah.
But look, I don't know, man. Michelle just kind of seems like a gatekeeper now, man. It doesn't seem like she can beat the top tier talent.
Maybe
I mean,
fighting Joanna will turn her into a better fighter.
I hope so.
Because I feel like just being able to gauge and see what the top tier is like, because this is her first fight in anybody in the top tier,
Right.
so she can kind of see like, oh, they're on that level.
Right.
So now it gives her something to look or to work towards.
Yeah, you have to be that crisp with your.
Just
with
like
your
I said,
striking.
like even DC losing to John Jones makes him above a lot of fighters.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But like with Joanna, man, her foot. Did you see that foot?
It wasn't even broken.
That wasn't broken.
Nah, I seen an article said it wasn't broken, and she promised us to be fighting sooner than she thought.
How? Her foot was just purple and pink. It just. Oof.
You got a hell of a stem cells in fucking Poland.
Oh my god.
So I don't know. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
It did look pretty bad.
Yeah,
And the thing is she didn't show any sign.
she didn't stop kicking either.
Yeah.
She
Savage.
She was limping. She was limping back to her corner.
But it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't that noticeable.
Right.
Really. It really wasn't.
Yeah, so we both shit the bed on that main event pick. But yeah.
Whatever. Most people did. You want to go over the competition right now?
Oh, yeah, we can get right into that. Let's move right into
Let's kind of like just tell everybody what's going on with the competition.
All right, so we're talking about the Fight Pick Championship. And here is the leaders as we speak right now. We got Buddy of MMA Marks.
No. Let's talk about the week first. Right?
Oh, the week. Okay,
You know what I mean? That way we see who won the week.
Okay, well I didn't put that down. I just put the leaders down.
It's all good.
You
Just
take the lead on this one.
give me 1 second to pull it up on Discord.
All right. Well, speaking of, while he pulls it up, just give me a hand sign when you're done.
I'm good.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fast.
I'm quick.
Look at you.
I'm quick with it.
Look at you. That phone
Okay,
was on
so week 2 of our Fight Pick Championship, we got Clout9, or JV of Clout9. He scored 75 points. So shout out to him. You got to check out his stream on Twitch. It's almost said MMA. It's twitch.tv/Clout9, and that's with a 0 for the O on Clout and a 9 for the I in 9. And believe me, you won't be disappointed. He does UFC, or sometimes he'll just pull up some old videos. He had a fight with his friend. Not he wasn't fighting, but he watched a fight with his friend was in. And I mean, he's just got all kinds of different content with MMA in it. And he definitely knows his shit. He just got the winner of the week. Then next, in second place for the week, we got myself and my good cousin Kevin of Backlog Time. My favorite cousin. I don't know about this guy in front of me though. I'm just kidding. So me and him both scored 60 points. There's certain fights that he did good on. We didn't have the same picks or anything, but he did well. World Winning Federation with 50. Alpha. We got Emmanuel of Lab B with 40 points, coming in 4th place. We got Grampy back, coming up with the 30 points. We got Juice of Fight with Myself podcast. He's scored 20 points.
Juice.
We got Cheney of Lab B scoring 15, and then we got some bitch ass Ricky scoring 5 points for the week. Good job, dude.
Oh my god! How
this
the
is why he didn't want to bring
have
up.
Fallen.
This is why he didn't want to bring up this scoreboard because he scored so terribly.
Oh my god! What the hell was I thinking? I didn't get not one fight on the main card right.
No,
not
you got one.
No, I picked the right one. On one, and originally it wasn't even on the main card.
Yeah.
So I got fucked either way. Only 5 points. That's sad. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. I learned from my mistakes, and I'm going to be on top soon.
Hell yes.
But
so
congrats to Cloud9. Everybody should check him out for real. He does have a great fucking stream. It's very entertaining. I'll check it out.
Did you want to get into the
leaderboards as it stands right now?
Current standings of week 1 and week 2 put together?
Yeah, sure. So total, as of right now, we have MMA Marks. That's, Buddy, with 115 points.
That's right. And I'm top dog.
Cloud9 coming in with a whopping 90 points.
Not bad, not bad.
I mean, these Twitch streamers, y'all, don't
sleep
on them.
Don't sleep on them.
Don't sleep on them. I'm coming up in 3rd place with 3 other guys with 70 points. So I got 70 points. Alpha from the World Winning Federation, drinking his dilly juice.
Dilly hard
is in 70 points also. And we got Emmanuel from Lap B. He's pulling up with all his DraftKings knowledge with 70 points. And then we got Backlog Time coming up in 4th place, sharing that with Juice of Fighting With Myself podcast with 65 points. Then we got Chan Star, which is Cheney from Lap B podcast, pulling up in 5th place with 45 points. And we got Grampy back holding it strong with 35 points.
It's still not that bad. You said the gap is widening, but the way it works, I could get 5 points next week.
One main card could change the whole board.
Yeah, so
it's crazy.
Things happen.
That's why
I'm not saying like it's an equal point system. I'm not making it to where I can win better. You know what I mean? I'm being just as good, just like you guys.
This keeps everybody honest, really.
Yeah. And to get back real quick though, you're talking about DraftKings.
Yeah.
I just started laughing when you said that because I started remembering way back in the day when we first started fucking with DraftKings.
Oh my god.
And Donovan in public in Buffalo Wild Wings kept saying, "Yeah, Reality Kings, and I'm like, I'm looking at him like, yo, that's not right. But I'm drinking. I'm like, yo, that sounds familiar, so maybe it is right. And I think you or somebody else is like, hold up, isn't Reality Kings a fucking porn site? And then Donovan was like, you know what the fuck I mean?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was great. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but... So that's the leaderboards as it stands right now, and good luck to everybody. Like I said, one main card could change the whole beer. I mean, Grampy Pat could bang it out, get all of them right, and be on top right now. I could be on top next, and it just doesn't.
These are all what ifs, but what's going to happen is I'm going to stay at top, and they're all going to slowly but surely get lower and lower and lower.
And we're working on the belt. There will be a belt, and we'll get an unveiling sooner. I don't have an exact date right now, but we're going to work on it.
We got a couple of months to even really get it, but we definitely going to have a nice belt.
Yeah, but when we get it, it makes everything that much realer. So,
Yep.
Good luck to everybody this week, in the Fight Pick Championship.
So go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Do you want to go into a couple little news like things, or would you rather do the list like the listener question comments?
Let's do the questions and then roll into news, and then get into our predictions for UFC ESPN 6.
All right, so this is you said we had a lot in the beginning, but whatever, it's fine. We have two.
Oh, we have two. Okay.
Yeah, and one is from. Well, I'll just let it be. You know what I mean?
Let it be.
Okay. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I ain't gonna spoil it.
Thank you.
Here it goes.
Hey, MMA Marks, Ricky, Buddy. It's Cheney, a.k.a. Seawow, a.k.a. Lesbo, a.k.a. Weakneck Baby, a.k.a. Lat B. So my picks aren't going that great, but UFC Tampa was incredible, and getting to watch all that in person was almost better than coming in first place in the Fight Pick Championships. But Boston is my town, and Chris Weidman fights are where I do good. So I look forward to not only breaking down fights with you guys one day in the future, but beating you this week in the Fight Pick Championships. Talk soon. Bye-bye. Lappy!
Oh, man. Wow, for somebody in fifth place, she is sure energetic.
Hey, you got. I love that kind of stuff, man.
I like it too.
And the AKA, you know I love doing that shit.
Come on, Seawild, Lesbo, Lat B, that's what's up. All right, I see you.
Okay.
I see you.
Yeah, man. So
you say you do good on Chris Weidman fights. Well, God bless you if you pick Chris Weidman.
And she says she does good with him. He's lost a lot lately.
That's what I'm saying. So you picking against him or you picking with him?
I guess she knows Weidman enough to know when to pick against him, when to pick him.
Maybe.
But
we're gonna find out this week.
As far as breaking down the fights together, we want to have you guys eventually on this podcast.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I hope we get everybody in the Fight Pick Championship.
That's the whole idea
on this podcast, one way or another.
So we'll talk about it later, but we'll try and collab with you guys sometime soon in the near future.
Yeah, the goal is to have everybody on here at least once, in some capacity or not.
All right, this second one.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right. We got a second one.
Let's play that now.
No.
What's up, Ricky? What's up, buddy? You know who it is. It's Juice from the Fighting With Myself podcast. And my question is simple. Over the weekend, Amanda Hebus beat the brakes off Mackenzie Dern. And Buddy was sprung. I mean, he fell in love. So I wanted to know, who's y'all's top 5, or at least top 3, hottest women in mixed martial arts? This is of all time. So not just current, it could be retired fighters. Just, who y'all think is the hottest fighters of all time? Let me know.
Sharp left.
What the fuck?
That took a sharp left, didn't it?
Yeah, he said, he titled that, I had GPS on, not sure if it picked it up.
Oh, man.
Thank you for the question.
Hell yeah, Juice.
I think people are going to get mad at I doubt anybody really gets mad about my choices.
Who you got?
Well, who you got? Let's hear what you got.
Okay. Top 3 of all time?
I say we only can do top 3 because I'm going to have trouble thinking of more than one.
Top 3 of my all time. One has to be Gina Carano. I mean, good God, she is just. And then I would have to say Rachel Ostovich is a close second.
Ostrich?
Yeah, oh my. She just personifies that Hawaiian beauty. And,
okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. And the third. Huh. Third. I'd have to say Valentina Shevchenko.
Okay.
I mean, she cleans up real nice. real nice.
Yeah.
And she's all natural. She ain't plastic like some of the other ones.
Yeah, okay.
So I'd have to say those are my top three: Shevchenko, Ostovich, and Carano.
So my number one is easy.
Amanda Ribas.
Roxanne Modafferi. Fuck you, Juice. You fucking bitch. I'm sorry, I had to do that.
She's so athletic.
He's gonna be mad as fuck.
Oh, hey, should I post that pic?
Oh my god.
Shall I post that pic?
I don't know about that. I don't know. But anyway,
Juice, I
yeah,
still
we'll
have that pic.
go with Hebus as number one just because I like her personality.
Okay.
Paige Van Zandt number two.
Dark hair, blonde hair.
Definitely blonde hair.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Come on. Say cyborg.
Tank Abbott. The titties on her.
Oh my god. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Misha Tate.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got some titties on her.
She cleans up real nice too, man.
Yeah.
And
And you've seen her nude.
yeah, well, yeah.
He can't deny it.
Yeah, no guessing there. You know who else surprised me when they're out of the octagon?
Who?
Antonia Shevchenko.
Yeah.
Like, she looks like a completely different
Oh,
person.
that one girl from the fucking Dana White series.
That
That one girl.
she real
No.
buff.
Hell no. I'm talking about the one with the fat ass that barely won, but they gave her the contract anyway just because she's hot.
What's her name?
I don't remember.
Oh man. Yeah, I know who you're talking about though. I can't
That's-
remember. She was on the Contender Series though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's definitely up there on that scale too.
Yeah. Well, enough with the objectifying all the women and
Hide your boner, Ricky.
and then all right. So, what do you got for news, man? Because I don't have much of anything.
Well, I mean, I just got some random shit that I came across.
Okay, what you got?
Ali, you hear anything about him?
What, did he pay child support for no one now?
No. Ali Abdul Aziz. He fucking punched another manager at PFL over
Shut
the
up.
weekend or whenever it was.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why?
So the police made like a report about it or whatever,
Mhm.
and I think what the article I was reading said something about like he's also facing charges for hitting Colby.
Yeah.
So he's got two like
Pending charges.
decent charges against his ass. Fuck him.
Jesus.
Fuck him.
Yeah, Ali needs help, man. You're not a fighter. You're not. You're a damn agent.
Yeah.
Take care of your fighters, and that's it.
So I got to the point where I was kind of feeling a lot like a lot of the other MMA fans, where everybody was sick of Brendan Schaub, which I still kind of feel that way. Something about him just kind of irks me sometimes.
Okay.
And I was really big on him for a while because I really liked his show, but then like something just seemed to change. He was just saying seemed like he doesn't give a fuck about MMA like he used to,
No.
and it's obvious.
Yeah, he's more comedy now.
Yeah, and but anyway, the Food Truck Diaries are still good.
Yeah, they are.
And did you see Anthony Johnson on there?
I seen clips. I didn't see the whole thing.
Well, the one major thing that anybody would have got from it is Anthony Johnson wants to fight John Jones. He wants to fight
Okay.
John Jones at 205.
He's 300.
No, he's not. He
What-
said the highest weight he's been is 280, and he said he's like 240 right now.
He looks like he's 300 pounds.
Not he don't even look that big on the in the Food Truck Diaries.
Really?
Yeah, he was swollen on the other one,
Yeah.
and he
looked like a
kind of
dad.
openly talked about doing steroids when he was bodybuilding.
Mm.
He's not like full on saying it, but he's like, hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Ooh.
And then like Brennan kind of like, yeah, all the steroids, or you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, it's real hectic, or I don't know what you know what I mean. You got to watch it.
Okay.
But anyway, he hints that that's the fight he really wants. He said he takes a lot of inspiration from like Conor McGregor on being strategic on who you pick to fight.
Yeah.
He said that was a fight that we both respected each other. We both.
And we all wanted to see that fight.
Yeah. And the thing is so now John Jones is tweeting about it.
Ooh.
And he said, if you really want me to choke your bitch ass out, I will. Because he'll take his neck just like DC did.
I was going to say, that's how DC did it.
My Google just turned on. But anyway, and the thing is, it's like, he also, like, in the Food Truck Diaries, was saying kind of how I like to play online. He's like, I don't like doing all that ground shit. He's like, if you're actually that much better than me on ground, I'll just get to that point where I'm like, just end it already. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, if you're schooling me on the ground, I'm just like, just end me, bro. Just come on, man. Stop playing around.
Right.
But he's like, I just want to fight guys that want to bang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's...
Let me bang, bro.
So he's kind of like got that mentality, which isn't the great... It's not, you're never going to be the greatest of all time with that, but it's a fun matchup.
I think he's under the impression that he's not the best.
But he's going to take fun matchups.
Yeah.
And that will sell.
It will.
It will sell.
It will. Did you see it when it first happened? How they scared the shit out of Dana White between John Jones and Anthony Johnson?
No.
So they were supposed to fight before, right?
Yeah.
And they come up to, shake hands and face off in a press conference.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And they jumped at each other, and Dana tried to get in the middle of it. And,
and pranked him.
Yeah.
Another thing.
What you got?
Aspen Ladd. She's trying to claim gender discrimination from Herb Dean.
Herb Dean. Herb Dean is discriminating against girls?
That's pretty much what she's claiming, but the
On what grounds?
court ruled it, fuck you, lad, you ain't shit.
Like, what?
First of all, your name's Lad. You're a boy.
Oh my god.
Nah, she got knocked out.
She did.
So she tried reversing that. But whatever. That kind of made headlines recently.
So what was her take? She said that
She should have been allotted more time to recover.
And so Herb Dean has a bias against girls that they can't take punishment, so he stepped in early.
That's what was trying to be said.
Okay.
It didn't.
Yeah, that you can't.
It didn't hold any water.
Yeah, the referee is the expert in there, and he's looking out for the safety of the fighter.
All right, here's the big one.
Oh shit! What you
We
got?
were talking about this almost in the beginning of the podcast.
Okay.
GSP versus Khabib.
Ooh.
It's fucking happening.
Is it?
Well, I mean, not officially, but it is.
So I seen some tweets that were saying that GSP would come out of retirement to fight Khabib if the money's right.
And that's the fight Khabib's always wanted.
Yeah.
So it's happening.
Who do you think wins that?
First of all, let's talk about Tony.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Tony's getting fucked like normal. I mean, what else is new?
This
Nothing.
is fucking no. This is number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
I think
feel sorry for Tony.
I think GSP easily beats Khabib.
Easily?
Easily.
I mean, if anybody was going to beat Khabib, it would be GSP.
GSP, I believe will.
So fucking fast.
I believe is very, very much. He's a lot better stand up than Khabib. And when it comes to wrestling, his wrestling is definitely good enough to
It's Olympic caliber.
definitely good enough to not get taken or to at least avoid takedowns from Khabib. And if it goes to the ground, size and strength alone, I think that it's not. There's not much of a
An advantage for Khabib.
either way.
Yeah, they're pretty even on the ground.
I think that strength and size, they're kind of similar.
But I will say, what interests me in that match is Khabib's no bullshit attitude when he fights to GSP's sticking to the game plan. Like, GSP will stick to a game plan to a fault, and Khabib will just maul you like an animal.
GSP is terrified to fight
To fight who?
anyone
Well,
before a match. He that's one thing he's always been known to say in the fight before the fight.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm terrified."
As you well.
He's kind of like weak when or not weak, but he shows
It's scary as fuck.
that he gets. He's more. He's been dealing with, sports psychologists, or I mean, he's doing more state of the art stuff. He's the one talking about all how he was fucking abducted by aliens. He's the one that's fucking talking about. Not only was talking PEDs, but he's talking about not mutilation.
You mean gene splicing?
I don't know. He's just talking about.
And fucking,
If anybody's getting the fucking state of the art fucking scientific bullshit, it's GSP.
of course, yeah, and Henry Cejudo. They're on the cusp of like crazy mind shit and.
Yeah, which brings up the question.
Okay.
What would you do for a contact blood? What would you do, Rick? You want to tell everybody?
I wouldn't do much. I'll tell you that. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay.
I ain't doing much.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This is something you told me.
What's that?
California State Athletic Commission is going to.
They're going to vote, and now if you are 15% overweight, they will cancel the fight. So that rounds out to about 7 pounds. So Mackenzie Dern, you're not fighting in California no more.
Yeah.
I mean, because they will just cancel that fight. Because it's good to take it out of the judges. I mean, not the judges, but take it out of the UFC's hands in this particular.
Yeah.
Because you can't have these catch weights and.
Well, California's been on the, front.
Oh yeah, they've been leading the charge for everything.
All the weight
much.
and stuff like that.
The weight, the what is it? The PEDs and shit.
Yeah, they're on it.
Yeah.
AAA, you know who that is, right?
The Mexican Wrestling Association.
No. Gilbert Burns. Call him AAA because it's anyone, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah. Okay,
he's calling out Askren, or basically telling him that he will fucking choke him out or make him tap.
Okay.
So
that's a reasonable call out.
Askren already has a match with Damian Maia.
Right.
And I think it stemmed from because Askren's always talking shit, saying wrestling's better than jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm. And
I guess Gilbert Burns don't have faith in his boy Damian Maia.
I don't know, man. I think Damian Maia chokes out Askren.
Me too, but Gilbert Burns Askren was basically saying that jiu-jitsu sucks, and Gilbert Burns was saying, you don't know shit, I'll choke you the fuck out.
I'd like to see that smack talk, back and forth between Burns and Askren. I think that would be good.
I only got one last thing, and it was kind of a joke.
What's that?
Kane versus Brock, who you got?
Oh, Kane all day. Kane all day.
In wrestling, too?
Yeah, they're going to go to Crown Jewel. They're going to Saudi Arabia. Brock Lesnar versus Kane, too. And you know who else is fighting on that card?
Who?
Fucking Tyson Fury is taking on Braun Strowman. I mean, WWE's cleaning up. That guaranteed money that they got from Fox,
yeah,
they're just spending it like water. Oh, my God. Man.
Good for them.
Yeah. I'm only half tempted to check it out.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know me. I got a few friends that really like pro wrestling still.
Yeah.
So I hear about it. But most people are moving to AEW now.
Yeah, I can see that. AEW is the better product, but, WWE has that name and that prestige. And now they got these big names from other sports trying to jump in.
When it comes down to it, it's still fuck both of them. We have UFC.
Oh yeah, MMA is real. That's
as real as it gets. The old tagline.
That's right. So, I mean, WWE. I mean, what do you think about Kane and DC coming into WWE making a tag team? What do you think? Think that'll ever happen?
If it does, good for them, but I'm not going to watch.
You're not going to watch that?
I mean, if they're that good, I might watch. But I mean, I won't be watching like their everyday like
No.
banter or whatever.
No, but I'm saying you'd watch one match to see
I'll
it.
watch the match as like a highlight, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to. You know what I mean? It's like, and if I do, it's for like one special event. You know what I mean?
So I was listening to Ariel, right, and he was talking to Kane about this, and he said I want to see Kane Velasquez and DC as a tag team, and Kane was like, you never know, you might see it one day, but if it does, I want I want you as my manager to walk me down the
Fucking Ariel's fucking nose was rock hard. You can't even say his dick.
You should hear the scream that he made when Kane said that. He goes, "Oh, I would love that."
Oh god, that's got to be so cringy.
Oh my god, it was so fucking funny. I was like, did he just have an orgasm? It was so nasty.
Good for him, man. I don't fuck with Ariel.
I know.
I don't fuck with Kane.
You don't fuck with Kane?
Not after he got knocked up on Nagano like a little bitch talking about he fucking hurt his knee. He got knocked the fuck out.
He's still wearing a knee brace.
Yeah, I'll piss on his knee brace. After fucking Tai Tuivasa knocks him out. He ain't knocking out shit.
Oh, man. What?
You think Tai Tuivasa could take on Kane?
I'm sure he could. I don't think he'd win. I'm sure he'd fight him, though. Ty will fight anybody.
And lose.
Apparently. Oh, poor Ty. All right. So moving out to this UFC on ESPN 6 in Boston.
For no reason at all, this was on a Friday. It's like we don't know.
Yeah, it is weird that it's on Friday on ESPN 2 at 9 p.m. Crazy.
Is that when the main card starts at 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I got this all out of order.
I got it in order.
Okay, well then you run it down because I messed up.
I don't know. I wrote like one name down. I didn't write their whole name.
Okay.
The first one is Spitz. So
Daniel Spitz taking on Tanner Bozier, and this is a heavyweight bout. Who you got and why?
Spitz by first round knockout.
Okay.
It seems like Bozier is a slow starter.
Yeah.
And Spitz likes a first round TKO KO.
He's a slow starter, but he's got good defense.
Yeah, but Spitz is coming out quick, coming out strong.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'7". They call him Daddy Long Legs.
That is ridiculous.
They call him Daddy Long Legs.
Holy crap.
And the other guy is 6'2".
These are some big ass dudes, man.
6'2" and 6'7". I'm gonna go with the 6'7" guy.
Yeah, as I am. I got Spitz, but I have him doing decision because I think Bozier has pretty good defense. I think he can hold him to a decision.
Okay, whatever.
All right, next, what we got?
Kevin Holland versus
Brendan Allen.
Brendan Allen.
It's a middleweight bout. Who you got?
I like Kevin Holland.
Okay.
I feel like this is a very close matchup. If you look at their records and you look at their skill sets, it's a close matchup, I believe. But I'm gonna go with Holland by decision.
I have the same. Holland for decision. I think he's a little faster. Just seeing the fights, like Allen is more of a clinch fighter.
Yeah.
And Kevin knows how to get his range.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Kevin on that one. All right. Next, I have Court McGee versus Sean Brady.
Yeah.
Okay. So Court McGee and Sean Brady. This takes place at 170. So welterweight fight. Who you got?
Okay, so let's talk about Court McGee.
Court McGee. Okay.
He's an old school fighter.
Yes, he is.
He's got like 40 fights.
Mm-hmm. He moved up in weight class. He used to be 155.
He's now fighting. He hasn't been staying that active. He's never done very well in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
He's fighting somebody that's 10-0.
Ooh.
I looked at the fights he's been in. He has the most notable win I seen was he has a decision win against Colton Smith. Yeah, Colton Smith. I don't know if you'll remember him.
He was on
Ultimate Fighter.
The Ultimate Fighter. He won.
I remember he snuck dude when they went to do a glove touch once, or he did it a couple times. It was like a trademark of his.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did that in multiple fights.
You know, Court McGee is like, he's known to use wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
He's got decent strikes too, but I feel like if he could go win a decision against Colton Smith, who's definitely wrestling based, he'll be able to handle somebody like Court McGee.
Oh, so you got Brady on this one?
Yeah, decision.
Okay. Brady decision. So me, I went on the other side of it. I think Court McGee, you know,
has enough tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, I think he wrestle fucks him into a submission.
Okay.
And I'm saying that happens in the second round. So I got Court McGee's second round submission.
Gonna hand this man his first loss.
I think he's gonna do it. And
just like on the main event.
I think he chokes him out.
Okay.
All right. So who you got next? Because I'm all
Randy Costa versus
Randy Costa
versus Boston Salmonella.
All right. So they're in Boston. The name's Boston. Who you got?
You go first this time.
Okay, I'm gonna say Salmon second round submission. Boston Salmon.
All right.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't know why. I just flipped a coin.
So I went with Randy Costa first round knockout.
Whoa. Okay, you know something that I don't.
Randy Costa or Costa, however you want to say it. He, believe it or not, he's the Boston guy.
Shut the fuck up.
The guy with the name Boston from Hawaii.
No.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why I wanted you to go first.
How crazy is that shit?
Damn, I keep hitting this shit.
How crazy is that shit? I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was a swerve.
That's what I'm saying. So anyway,
he's from Hawaii, and the motherfucker's named in Boston.
I think it's the name of a fish. He's a Boston salmon. I'm just being stupid. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So why do you think this guy's going first round knockout, though? That's a bold statement.
He gonna bang, bro.
Gonna bang, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
First round.
I thought you had more than that.
I don't remember right now, but the main thing that swayed my decision was that he's a hometown guy. But I believe that they both like to put it out there, if I remember correctly, looking at. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm saying if you're gonna name Boston, you're gonna fight in Boston, you better fucking win.
Yeah.
So. All right. I got Kyle Bochniak versus Sean Woodson next. Is that true?
This is true.
This is true. Now this is a featherweight bout. And I'm just gonna say Bochniak takes some second round TKO.
Okay, that's cool.
What do you got?
Kyle, round 3, KO.
He's a slow starter.
He's also very tough and durable.
You said round 3 what?
Okay, well, TKO, whatever. KO, TKO, same shit.
Okay.
The way he fought Zabit makes me a fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that he's got that pressure, and he doesn't stop. He doesn't quit.
Yeah, that's why I picked him too.
Like at Ali Quinta.
Yes.
You know. Next would be Molly McCann.
Molly motherfucking Meatball McCann.
Versus Deanna
Babita. I cannot go against my girl McCann. I think McCann gets her all day. Decision. I mean, she's a superstar in the 125 division.
Hold on, you got Molly McCann by how?
Decision.
All right, I went with Molly, round 3 TKO.
Okay. McCann. Round 3. TKO. Why you say that?
She wants a finish.
She does want to finish. I just think that she doesn't have enough power yet to do it.
I think that they selected this opponent so she could get her finish.
Oh, maybe. Babita gonna defeat her.
She's definitely hotter though.
Who?
Well, I gotta look at other pictures, but the pictures I was looking at,
Uh-huh.
Babita is a lot hotter than Molly.
Okay.
You know that matters in my scale of picking on women's.
So why don't you go out on a limb and say Babita wins?
Nah, because I like the way Molly fights, and she fought with no eyes,
Yeah. Them eyes was swelled up shut.
and she finished the match.
Yes, she did. All right.
Next we got Bermudez.
Manny Bermudez versus Charles Rosa. This is a featherweight fight too. Who do you got?
This is a close matchup.
I thought it was too. This was another flip a coin kind of thing.
I'm gonna go with it. Like I keep telling everybody, we're gonna end up calling him the Bermudez Triangle. So I'm gonna go with first round triangle choke.
First round.
Round 1 triangle choke.
Bermudez first. Okay. I also went with Bermudez, and I'm going to say round 2 sub.
All right, and
Because
I don't care if it's arm triangle, anything like that. We're calling him that officially if he.
If he gets a triangle again,
in any form.
any form, he is now the Bermudez Triangle. All right, here we go. Main card. This shit counts. Fight Pick Championship. Here we go. Who you got? Let's go.
All right, we got Darren Wynn.
Duran, son. Duran.
Darren
Win.
Versus
Darren Stewart.
Darren Stewart.
Darren.
Jonathan Stewart.
So we got
Fucking
the American versus
ass
the
is
Brit.
on fire. What's no?
I don't need to know your personal life, man.
Yeah, what are you doing to me, Rick? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Every time I say it, he gets nervous.
I ain't going that
He
way.
gets nervous. I'm going with winning by decision.
Okay.
And my whole reason to pick him, even though he's only 5'7",
5'5".
5'5", 5'7", different. Most places say 5'7",
He looks like a damn T-Rex. Let's just call it.
and the other guy is 6 foot tall. But my main reason to pick him is because he's training out AKA.
So he's DC's boy.
DC, Khabib, you know what I mean? Khabib.
DC could be.
He's like mini DC.
Yeah.
He's mini DC.
Yeah. And I hope that he uses his wrestling in this and holds Darren Stewart down and just ground and pounds his way to a victory. I got Darren Wynn taking the decision as well. All right, moving on. We got Macy Barber taking on Jillian Robertson. Now, Robertson got them quick-ass submissions, yo. I don't know. Macy Barber coming in undefeated, talking a lot of shit.
All right, look, they both are finishers,
Yes, sir.
which is why this is going to the decision.
Oh, okay. Who you got?
Barber.
Got Barber decision.
I think that she's going to be able to use her wrestling and size and and her
Her aggression.
presence.
Yeah.
She'll bully her, kind of, into a decision win. Also, I don't personally like her.
You don't like Barber?
No, Jillian.
Oh, you don't like Jillian Robertson?
Something about her.
Oh.
I think it's the red hair.
Oh, my God.
Bothers me.
Jesus.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
She's like fucking Canadian or something.
You don't like Canadians?
Fuck her. Let her go hang out with GSP.
Oh, my God.
We want Americans to win.
Merc.
Macy Barber, where's she from? Do you know?
Denver.
Denver what?
Colorado.
Denver, Colorado, in Canada? So, just being stupid now. So who you got?
I got Barber winning.
By?
Third round submission. I think she's gonna bully her too.
You think she's gonna submit the submitter?
I do, because in earlier fights, Robertson, like, she gasses and then she gets lazy and she gets sloppy.
Okay.
And I think Barber can bully her way into a submission. I think she chokes her out.
Which kind of choke? This don't count against you in the competition.
I'm gonna say rear naked choke. I say she takes her back and chokes her out. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
All right. Now we got Joe Lozon taking on Jonathan Pierce. Now, I will say originally I had Pierce winning, and until you told me the story that you told me, and
So what was the story?
the story was that Joe Lozon is beloved in Boston, and Jonathan Pierce is from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Look, Tennessee's good for a lot of things, but fighters ain't one of them. And
Or people picking fight picks. You know who you are.
Damn.
Ben. Saying that.
Oh man, we put them fight addicts out of business.
Yeah, I mean, I wish you guys would reach out a little bit more.
Yeah, man, we're still alive. So are you. Come on. All right, so I took Joe Lozon because you said this Jonathan Pierce is from Tennessee, and his fight record ain't that good. So,
Yeah.
So it looks like a can for Lozon.
Yeah, somebody for the crowd to get behind.
Yeah, and I don't know how Joe Lozon can't. How long has it been? 2-3 years?
I don't think it's been that long.
Really?
Yeah.
Feels like it's been a really long time.
So how you gotta have it?
Decision? I think.
Same.
Yeah, I think Lozon. Just,
Hometown advantage.
yeah, I think he just walks him down.
I think it might even be a close decision, but they give it to Lozon.
Okay.
Next is your favorite fighter. This is Ricky's favorite fighter, guys.
Y'all hate Colby Covington so much. I hate this guy just as much.
I doubt that.
Fucking Greg Hardy. Fuck Greg Hardy. He sucks.
He's a hell of an athlete.
He is an athlete. Jesus. Man, I just can't wait to see him get knocked out. I hope he gets knocked out. But it ain't going to be against this guy.
It's going to be a guaranteed banger.
So Greg Hardy taking on Ben Sololi.
Saucily?
Okay.
I don't know, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It's a heavyweight bout. Greg Hardy's just going to knock him out in
Yeah,
I'd say he's going to knock him out in the second round.
I expected a little bit more well-known of a name, but maybe I'm just in the dark with this guy. But, I mean, he just... Juan Adams was pretty good of a name.
Right. I thought they were going to give him Justin Willis.
Any name.
Yeah, somebody.
You know, somebody that's like more fans would know.
Right. If you want to build this guy up, stop protecting him and give him somebody to really fight.
You know who I would love to see fight him?
Who?
Anthony Johnson.
Oh my God, that would be brutal.
They both meet. They're both light heavyweight. They're heavyweights, but they're lighter heavyweights.
Yeah, they're like 220.
240, you know, whatever they are.
265 is the cutoff.
Actually, we say light, and actually he was 265, Greg Hardy, so I'm fucking wrong. Greg Hardy is 6 foot what? 7? Is he 6'7"?
I thought he was 6'5".
Dude, he's... I always forget how tall fucking Greg Hardy is. He's taller.
Let's look. Let's look it up right now. This is going to take a minute.
I could look it up in a second, dude. Greg Hardy on speed dial.
Yeah, I bet you do, you fucker.
In case any women want to talk shit, I'm like, I know Greg Hardy.
Yeah, 6'5".
6'5". That's still tall.
That's very tall.
But
6'5".
he's 265.
Yes, he is. All of it. And it looks like he's cutting to get there.
Yeah.
So, Greg Hardy, second round KO. What do you say? First round
KO.
First round.
I want to see. I would much rather see him fight more well known. Maybe even somebody that's more. I don't know nothing about Ben Socially. I think he's Australian.
Oh, that doesn't bode well for him.
But either way, I mean, I would like to see him against somebody more well-rounded.
Yeah.
Well-known.
Yeah, somebody with a name or at least a striking prowess. Especially
if they're going to keep putting him on the main card.
Right.
You keep putting him on the main card. Give us somebody to actually give us some interest in watching him fight him.
I agree. Juan Adams was a good way to start
that was a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Now is this
now
like
now you're stepping back.
like, whatever. Not a lot of people knew Juan Adams.
Yeah, but
I think
active.
more people know Juan Adams than they know Ben Saucely.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to co-main event. I think it's the real main event of the evening. I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking forward to this. Out of all the fights on the card, this is
the one that had bad blood.
This is the one. Yair Rodriguez taking on Jeremy Heathen Stevens.
Lil Heathen.
Heathen.
Put some respect on his name.
Lil Heathen. Fucking Jens Palmer wannabe. Alright. So, Yair's going to whip his ass.
Yair's a bitch.
Yair's going to whip his ass.
I poke him, bitch.
Oh, my God. So, lines have been drawn on this one. You know where I stand, buddy. So, how's Jeremy Stevens going to cheat his way in this one?
Stevens is going to win by second round. KO, TKO, same shit. I want to say first, but I'm going to take the safe approach for the competition and say second, because I know that it's going to take him a minute to start landing, and he's going to have to eat a couple to get to throw a couple.
Right. I agree. He's going to eat them and he's going to fall. I think Rodriguez is going to run for the first round, feel him out. Second round, he's going to tag him a couple times and still run. Then third round, he's going to time him and lights out. Third round KO, Rodriguez wins.
Second round, KO, Stevens.
Okay, we'll see. I don't. There's a lot of emotion in this one. Whole lot of emotion. I mean, with them doing the Mexico thing and everybody throwing shit at them.
I read something where it said, Stevens said, "I want to kill this man in the ring. If he's not dead, then I failed." I don't know how true that was, but I read it in passing. I don't remember where I read it, probably Twitter.
Oh my God.
But if he said that shit,
anything less than death is a failure.
If he said that shit, he means that shit, dude.
He can mean it only once, but I mean, when you get knocked out, you don't remember shit.
All right, so who you got main event?
Oh, this one. I don't know, man.
Let's give people the background.
Let's hash this out, okay? You got Chris Weidman. He's coming up. This is his first fight at light heavyweight. His first fight.
Yeah.
He cuts weight unbelievably to make 185.
He's a big 185er.
He's a big son of a bitch for 185.
Small 205er.
Small 205er, but chin is suspect. And he's older. He's 35 years old now. He's been through some shit. And mentally, he's not the best fighter.
20 extra pounds. That's...
I mean, you might be able to get a couple more shots in, but we've seen when you go up in a weight class, I mean, didn't help James Vick too much.
Yeah, people keep comparing him to James Vick, saying that the weight cut didn't help him. I would compare him to Anthony Smith, Thiago
He
Santos.
is not fucking Thiago Santos.
And you're right, he's not fucking him. But look, hold on, listen.
Okay.
He's getting awards, and he's intelligently fighting.
He's Jimmy Manoa.
He's intelligently fighting. He's not getting clipped because he's a stupid ass, like James Vick was doing.
True.
So maybe the problem was the weight cut, why he couldn't stand and bang like he wanted to.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He wants to stand and bang. He doesn't want to.
Well, I mean,
implement the game plan.
When he got knocked out by Romero threw that knee and beautifully caught him.
Yeah.
Nobody else is going to do that to him.
No, he got caught. Okay.
Nobody else is going to do that to him.
No, Jacare
tore
his head off.
Had a war with him, and he was getting fucked up too.
Yeah.
So they went to war.
And Jacare won.
Right. That's not that bad.
It's not, but they're 185ers. They're not 205ers, and they're not big.
He's not okay. So he's not going to fight Dominic Reyes the same as he fought Jacare.
I would hope not.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, I think that stylistically,
But this is the thing too.
stylistically, this matchup is fucking Weidman's to win.
Okay, well, Chris Weidman, in order to win, Chris Weidman has to use his wrestling. He has to take down Reyes. He can't stay within range with Reyes because Reyes is faster, younger, and hungrier than Weidman. I mean, he's closer to a title than Weidman is right now. If Dominic Reyes wins, he's maybe one fight from the title. One fight. I say he gets the winner of Walker and who's Walker taking on? Johnny Walker's taking
on Corey Anderson.
Corey Anderson. He gets the winner of them. If Dominic Reyes wins, and I see
He'll
that
probably get the loser
Why?
because the winner's probably fighting John Jones next.
You think?
Yeah.
I thought with John Jones.
Corey Anderson made a good point for a while back that he was next in line, then kind of got overstepped by John Jones, and Johnny Walker's on a quick path to the fucking because everybody wants to see him fight John Jones. This fight is for the next.
Okay, I see that. I see what you're saying. But I mean, Reyes is probably one fight from a title shot, and so he's got to be hungry, and the range that Reyes has over Weidman, not the reach. The reach is about the same, but the way the range they fight, because Dominic keeps you on the end of his jab, on the end of his kicks, on the end of his crosses, where Weidman kind of fights like Wanderlei Silva. He's really tight, throws a lot of hooks and a lot of uppercuts. He's not throwing big overhand rights or big jabs. He's compressed.
Weidman's got decent kicks too.
He does. I'm not saying that he doesn't.
He doesn't always use like all his tools, but the thing is I know that we seen Volkan Oezdemir take fucking Reyes down.
Yeah, we did.
And we seen what we believed at the time, and I still believe, but I haven't rewatched it. Volkan Oezdemir winning.
It was close. It was close.
Dominic Reyes won by split decision.
Yeah.
But a big factor in that was grappling. Volkan Oezdemir's definitely not known for his grappling. That's his known weak spot.
Yeah.
So.
But now Weidman is known for his grappling, and he's a wrestler. But can he wrestle 20 pounds above his weight class? I mean, now I'm not the greatest wrestler in the world, but I know when you go up a weight class, your muscle memory is not the same. I mean, you're picking up 20 extra pounds. That's a lot. That's a lot to move, especially when you're not used to fighting at that weight. I don't know, man. That's what scares me about this. I think if Weidman is to win, he needs to wrestle fuck him. He needs to take him down and ground him out. He can't take him down, let him back up, take him down, let him back. He can't.
I think it's perfect.
He can't do that because he's going to catch a knee.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that him riding him.
Trying to catch him riding dirty.
No, like up against a cage, and kind of just being on top of him.
Yeah, but if he grinds him, yes, Weidman will win. But if he takes him down, lets him back up, that's a bad combination. You can't let that man back up.
Take him down, but keep him against the cage. If he gets back up, you're still against the cage.
Yeah,
So
that's a dirty fight. Yeah,
riding him up and down, forcing him to just pick himself back up and pick him up too.
Right, make him carry that weight.
Which is why I think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna be able to do it right away. I think he's gonna push him against the cage.
I hope so.
I think he's gonna do all that, and then by the second round, he's gonna be already fucking
gassing.
Not only gassing, but his fucking mind. He's gonna be, I can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Reyes is gonna have quit in him.
You think Reyes got quit on him like that?
I think he'll learn quit.
He'll learn.
Weidman's gonna teach it.
But Weidman does have quit in him.
Weidman's gonna fucking sub him out in the second round.
Ooh.
Look, everybody, I've literally not talked to one person that's picking Weidman.
I can't pick Weidman because
everybody's picking Reyes, and either I'm dumb as fuck, or I see something that everybody else I see something that nobody else sees. And when the first person told me they were picking Reyes, I laughed. And then I talked to somebody else. They're picking Reyes. Then everybody's picking fucking Reyes.
I mean, maybe you're just dumb.
Maybe it's possible.
It's highly
But I'm
possible.
winning the competition right now.
Yeah, you are. You have one good night.
Two. Both nights, I never scored first.
No.
Both nights I came in second.
Yeah.
So I'm staying consistent, unlike you.
I can't argue with you on that one because I shit the bed royally.
I have 115, you have 70.
Okay. What do I need?
Keep talking shit.
Come on.
But
I need 2 fights and I'm ahead of you.
you think. So what you got?
I get 2 fights right. I'm ahead.
No,
of you.
what you got? What you got for main
Oh,
event?
Reyes is gonna decision her. I think he's gonna keep on.
A 5-round fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he takes the decision because I think Weidman quits. I think Weidman gasses because he's gonna try and wrestle fuck him, and I think Reyes has some takedown defense, and he's gonna keep him on the end of his jab, and he's gonna try and do that takedown shit that he kept doing, trying to do Luke Rockhold, and Luke Rockhold pushed him off, pieced him up, pushed him off, pieced him up, pushed him off, pieced him up. If I was Reyes, I would follow that game plan. So I got Reyes beating him decision. If he doesn't knock him out in the 4th.
Weidman beat Kelvin.
Okay. That was a different Kelvin.
No.
It wasn't the same Kelvin.
It was.
Oh, fuck.
It was.
Nah.
There was only a couple fights to go for Kelvin.
I know.
Same person.
I don't know. Ever since Weidman lost, I think, what was it, Jacare or the one before that? I think it was the one before that. His mind just ain't been right.
So when he fought Kelvin, was his mind right? Because that was in between all that.
Was it in between?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe.
So I mean, he's got fight in him, dude. You're counting him out way too early.
I could be wrong.
Fuck Dominic Reyes. I hate him now because everybody else loves him. I hate him.
I'm not saying that I love Dominic Reyes. I'm not saying that he's the greatest. I'm just saying that he's better than Weidman.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna find out.
We'll fucking see Friday, not Saturday.
I know, right? That's gonna mess with me. Y'all gotta keep reminding everybody that these fights are on Friday. They're not on Saturday.
So everybody get your fight picks in by Thursday.
Yes.
I keep reminding everybody what we need to do.
Thursday at midnight. All the fights
Eastern time.
picks need to be in.
We pretty much done here, right?
Yeah.
Well, quick announcement. We will be having Juice from Fighting With Myself podcast on our show next week.
Oh yeah.
We definitely look forward because we always talk the fights with him anyway.
Oh man, that shit is gonna be great.
Yeah, and like
Gonna be
we
a lot
said,
of fun.
we're gonna get everybody on here eventually, but that's our next guest.
Oh yeah, man. Looking forward to it.
We're all Marks. We're just the originals.
Hell yeah. All right. With that being said, I'm Ricky.
I'm Buddy.
We're out of here.
See you.
See ya.
Oh, my aching balls.